Earth has become a barren dystopia full of wild dogs. And not the nice kind of dogs that you want to pet and snuggle with. These dogs won't do tricks or behave if you give them a treat. They are not man's best friend, but rather his arch nemesis. Humans invented and released Terminator robots designed to track and destroy the enemy, which is anything alive. After an apocalyptic war, three friends, Bella, Anthony, and Clark, risk their safety to drive to a warehouse that holds something near and dear to Bella's dying nephew, Jack. The landscape is desolate and not a thing lives except dying shrubs. Anthony comments that the area was once full of pigs, but the dogs got them. Nothing wild lives here anymore, as he is referring to the robotic, four-legged roach-like Terminator robots with super senses. Digitized dogs, we'll call them. These can track down and kill anything, which is what they do. No one controls them anymore, as most humans have perished, so they are following through with their default program, which is to search and assassinate anything that moves. The three of them debate risking their lives to go inside to get something for a child who will die in a few days. Bella is set on bringing a little joy into her nephew's life before he passes and reminds them they will find other stuff there, like batteries. As Anthony and Bella search around for box 95 DY42, Clark goes to hotwire a van for their use. They find the box on the top shelf. Anthony quietly climbs up, but as the box is removed, he sees the Digidog, which reactivates, attacking him with a spray or shrapnel tracker darts. One of them enters Bella. The box drops, and Anthony falls to the ground. The roach-like Digidog, let's call the dog Spot, climbs down the steps and shoots Anthony as Bella runs away. She calls out Clark to go, and he starts up the van and floors it. Spot runs fast and is right behind the van, which is following Bella in the car. Spot is getting closer to the van while Clark is freaking out, trying to escape. The dog jumps and crashes through the back window and lands on its side. It rights itself, pulls out its weaponized arm, and kills Clark. The van slows and stops, and Bella does too, hoping Clark is all right. He's not. Spot plugs into the van computer and downloads all the GPS data so it can learn where the humans are going and drive the van. It chases after Bella. The van, driven by Spot, is crashing into Bella's car, trying to run her off the road. Spot is doing a good job of this, and Bella is screaming while trying to control the car. One good ram, and the car goes through the woods and down a slope, knocking Bella out, then coming to a stop at the edge of a steep cliff. Spot busts the van door open, hops out, and uses its electromagnetic infrared sensors to find where Bella went. That's actually a great police tool, so much better than a real dog at tracking people, don't you think? Bella awakens and sees she is at the edge of a precipice, and running right at her car door is Spot. It uses its arm to break the window and jumps in for the attack. Bella is able to kick it to its side and then climb out the door just before the car falls down the cliff with Spot inside. Bella looks down, hoping the dog chases over, and goes into the woods and tries to make a break for it on foot. She knows she must remove the tracker from her thigh immediately. Meanwhile, Spot is stuck in the car but pries off a limb to break loose. It uses its sensors to zero in on where the tracker is. It knows. Removing the shrapnel is a very painful process, which Bella manages to accomplish using a knife, then pliers. She puts the tracker in a bottle and sends it down the river, hoping to confuse Spot or any other Digidog that may come after her. She runs and uses the radio, trying to reach anyone and tell them her situation, and to warn others the dogs are onto them. Down by the river, three-legged Spot has located the tracker, and it's not inside a person, but a bottle. The message says, "Ha ha, fooled you, stupid metal dog." However, Bella's radio transmission is detected by Spot, so it homes in on its source, which Bella is staying on way too long. She's telling all her friends and family the details of what happened and how sorry she is. In the meantime, Spot is trekking her signal through the forest and encounters Bella's blood, which helps pinpoint exactly where she is heading. By the time she gets off the radio, Spot is seen running toward her just a few hundred meters away. Bella climbs a tree and tries to remain still, but Spot's sensors detect her and it tries to climb up. Its broken claw won't allow it. Spot can't get to her. Come on, doesn't it have some kind of a hook and rope gadget like Batman or Inspector Gadget would have? She's safe for now, but how long can she wait? Spot powers down to conserve its solar batteries and Bella falls asleep. She almost falls out of the tree and this makes Spot wake up. To stay awake and deplete Spot's energy, she keeps hitting it with the candy she has. Her plan is to drain its battery, then she can escape. She does this all night, and finally, Spot is unresponsive. She climbs down and makes a run for it. Bella doesn't have much time because the sun is rising and it will recharge Spot's batteries. She makes it to a huge gated mansion and climbs the fence. She takes some time to get the keys using a tool she brought, which she slides through the door window. The sun charges up the beast Spot, and it's in hot pursuit again. Once in the house, Bella is looking for car keys and something to defend herself with, for soon Spot will arrive. Bella smells something upstairs and finds a mummified couple who have died. Well, it looks like they were the lucky ones, as life isn't all rainbows and unicorns in this dystopian world. Bella pries a rifle from a rotten corpse. She also finds the car keys in the pockets. She goes to the bathroom to wash up and clean her wounds. Things are looking hopeful. Well, for her, not the homeowners. Spot has made it to the property and has the means to intercept the circuitry to the gate code. It does the same for the front door and walks in. Doesn't anybody knock anymore? It knows Bella is there. The dog robot has secured a knife to replace its missing arm, and it can twist like a drill. Bella hears the mechanical whirring of the Spot bot and readies herself with the gun. She sees it coming up the stairs after her, so she moves away and hides. As it zeroes in on her, she splashes paint onto its optic viewer and then throws the paint can, confusing it. She makes for the stairs and out to the car as the blind Spot drills all the spackle off the wall. What cuddly magical creatures we humans have invented, huh? While Spot is busy, Bella makes it to the SUV and hides inside. Just when you think she's beat the bot and safe, the car won't start. Well, of course the battery is dead. It's been years. Did you see those people in the bed? Spot hears the radio in the car, stops the home renovation, and goes towards the SUV. Its visual sensors are still obscured, so it keeps drilling everywhere and bumping into things. It was kind of funny to watch. Bella sneaks up behind it with the gun and blasts the bot. Just like real roaches, these things are hard to kill. Spot recuperates as she is reloading and manages to stab her in the leg. She blasts it and permanently breaks the machine, but with its last burst of energy, it explodes shrapnel with trackers into Bella's face. Can we say that Spot has crossed over the grayscale bridge instead of the rainbow bridge where real dogs go? Back to the show. We're almost done. With her head full of many beacon devices and hordes of digidogs on their way, if she is to survive, she must remove all the tracker dots. Painful as it will be, she begins the process, only to notice a dart is deeply embedded in her jugular vein. If she removes it, she will bleed out and slowly die. Instead of even attempting it, she radios her loved ones or anyone there and communicates that she is not coming back. In her message, she tells her sister she tried and she is sorry she could not keep her promise to Jack. She tells her boyfriend she loves him and she has always loved them all. Rather than wait for the army of digidogs to come for her, she decides to do it first. In the dismal, barren landscape, the digidog roach puppies are tracking her shrapnel and coming to get her. But they'll get there too late. Back panning through the events of the last day, the camera zooms past the broken cars and peers into the warehouse to catch a glimpse of what Bella and her friends risked their lives to get. What was so important in Box 95 DY42? Amongst the dead bodies and the area now crawling with the beastly bots, there is a spilled box of teddy bears. A soft, cuddly gift to give some comfort to a dying child. A respite from the frightening, hopeless wasteland that is their world now. What could be more valuable than that? Okay, who guessed teddy bear? Anyone? Honestly, I'm shaking my head at this episode. This was such a sad and dreary one. But we want to know what you think in the comments below. And if you'd like to watch more of Movie Shortens, click on the next video or the playlist on the screen. And if you like this one, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. And let's hope that we never, ever see dogs like these.